Well, Andy Cohen started in television right here at CBS News. Can you see him there? He started as an intern back in 1989, spent 10 years here. In fact, the crew's been telling stories about you, Andy. He went on to become the brains behind the Real Housewives franchise, among other things, and now he has his very own late-night show, Watch What Happens Live, and the New York Times bestselling author just put out his third book, Superficial. More adventures from the Andy Cohen Diaries. It's good to have you back.
Great to see you, Josh. Great to see you guys. Is everyone at home aware that Charlie is wearing black sneakers?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. People know that?
Well,
you like them?
I love them.
Fashion forward, right?
Yeah, I love it.
You know what? And being in Europe and walking a lot around home, it was nothing better.
I mean, this is a trendsetter.
This is awesome.
Charlie Rose,
look at the man.
Oh, yeah.
And look at his flexibility.
Never thought of me as a
amazing
trendsetter,
flexibility.
It's amazing.
It's actually distracting, Charlie. You know, I had to get to bed last night, but the pages kept turning here. And
oh, good.
The interesting thing, again, and I know you now know this, the diary is it's a personal endeavor.
Very.
And yet here it is for us again.
Yes. It's my second book of diaries. I was inspired by the Andy Warhol Diaries, which came out after he died. And after I turned in my last diary, I kept going, and I kept going for 2 years. And I just said, I'm going to put everything in this, and I'll edit it out later. And I didn't wind up editing a lot of things out, which I'm now a little nervous
So
about.
what do you do when you get home at night?
When I get home at night, I just sit
computer?
down and write, sometimes just notes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll tell a full story, depending on what kind of mood I'm in and how creative I'm feeling. And then I kind of fill in the blanks every 2 weeks when I'm on an airplane.
But do you
if you're depressed, you'll write about depression, or if you're exhilarated, you'll write about that.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm a moody guy, Charlie. It's like a roller coaster.
I've only
in my
seen
brain.
one mood.
I know, yeah.
It
You
is.
see me up. I'm happy when I see you.
First of all, I'm so impressed that you keep a diary.
Yeah,
and because I wonder how you find time, because I know how busy you are. But it's kind of a streaming consciousness, so it is a really fun read.
It is. It's not Tolstoy, but it's a page turner, and it's well written, I think, and it's very funny. And I stopped writing the diary at the end of this book. I found it kind of emotionally and existentially exhausting, reporting on the details of my life for publication for 3 years straight. Maybe I'll do it again.
Yeah.
But
Is anything you take back? Nothing.
no, I mean, I have to stand by everything I put in there.
Yeah, but, you know, your life and your job, you're surrounded by really interesting, creative, fun people. But you talk about loneliness and finding a new love in this book.
I do. I absolutely do. There were moments where, you know, you come home and the noise stops and the lights are off and you're like, wow, is this all there is? And I talk about that in the book.
And there was a tough moment, too, with Brazilian Andy Samberg, where his relationship with you made its way to his father before he'd really had a chance to talk about his sexuality. You said that when you found out, it made you cry.
Yeah, it made me upset. I was seeing someone, and someone from the press found out, which I don't think is very newsworthy, and they called his father. They found the phone number, and it just became this kind of thing. And I just thought, wow, I never realized that could be a repercussion of going out with me. Charlie would understand.
There's one person you know that I don't know at all, and I would love to know.
The Pope.
Well, no, I know him.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
that's done.
Yeah.
Okay. Cher.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Cher and I have a great texting relationship that is a through line through the book. And my chair just went all the way down.
Get comfortable, Andy.
I went on Lip Sync Battle and I texted her. I was doing a Cher song and she gave me advice. I started a radio channel on Sirius, Radio Andy, and I went on this crusade to get Cher to do a radio show, including going to her house to convince her. And I sat down and she said, do you want me to say no now or do you want to pitch me first? I'm like, let me pitch you first. I know that was a terrible
I was going to say, that's not quite her place.
I know, it was so bad. It's really early.
It's you with a sore throat.
Exactly.
A sore throat, yeah.
Now, what's the story about you sitting in the anchor chair when you were here?
Oh, gosh. When I was an intern at CBS This Morning back in 1989, Once I went, I wanted to be on TV. I wanted to tell
There you are. Look
Mom,
at
there I am.
Wow.
Look at that old computer on the 7th floor. I wanted to tell my mom, I wanted her to see me on TV. So I go back in Studio 47, I believe it is.
Which is Cronkite Studio was?
Cronkite Studio, and Dan was there.
Yeah.
And I went and I just sat in someone's chair with a newspaper to read, and I got kicked out by Bill Owens, who's now, of course,
60
at
Minutes.
60 Minutes.
Okay, so
what
when
are
is
you
it
doing there?
Yeah. Now,
Yeah,
when is it going to be live with Kelly and Andy?
I don't think that's going to happen because it's live with Andy at 11 every night on Bravo. And so, you know, we all
And how
have
long
our
is your
own
contract
things.
up?
How long is my contract up? You got to call CAA. I mean, you know, I'm tied up.
Would you love to do it?
I love anything with Kelly. She makes everyone better, and but I like doing my own show. It couldn't be a greater incarnation of me. This show.
Turns out suspenders
And the best
make
shows
everything
are
better,
that.
by the way,
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
The best shows are things that are an incarnation of the person who's hosting them.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I love it. It is an exact expression of me every night at 11 on Bravo. That's great. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Congratulations on Superficial.
Thanks. Tell Gail I say hi.
Yeah,
Thanks.
she missed you. Superficial, More Adventures from the Andy Cohen Diaries is on sale now.